Hello, 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 friends. Welcome back and welcome to Holo Shimmer Collection. This box, honestly, is probably my favorite box by far. My daughter saw it and she was like, "Mom, can I have that box?" And I was like, no. But these colors are gorgeous. This box is gorgeous. Loving this collection. So this collection is Shimmers. It is a Winter Shimmers 2022 collection, the first Holo release of 2022. These you get 3 shimmer toppers, and then you get 2 cremes. So this one is Polar Princess. It has lots of like pink and red shimmers and things. Absolutely gorgeous. This one is a Twilight Shimmer, which honestly I thought this one was going to be my least favorite, and it actually ended up being my favorite. That first one was Celestial Lights with lots of greens. Then we have 2 cremes. This first one is Shady Navy, which is almost like Indigo Away and Royalty Blue had a baby. But beautiful. It's kind of that perfect navy color. And then we have Lavender, which is, of course, a light lavender color. But let's go ahead and get into swatching. We're going to start out with Lavender, trying to get that into focus there. When I swatch, I like to have the camera close, so it sometimes doesn't like to focus on that label. This creme, honestly, it's beautiful. It covers in one coat. It is very perfectly opaque. They probably would be great for stamping. I haven't stamped with them, but they probably would be great for stamping as well. But using an LED light here to show you maybe a little bit more of what that true color is. It's a little less gray than what the camera is showing. Then we have here Shady Navy, which is also perfectly opaque in one coat. I do 2 coats just because I like to do 2 coats on all of my swatch sticks, but perfectly opaque in just one coat. So if you're going to use them as base coats, definitely make sure that you're doing 2 coats. That way you just have them better for coverage. So this first one here is Polar Princess. It is lots of shimmers of purple and red. Just absolutely beautiful. Look at that sparkle. I'm loving it. These shimmers are really nice because they change based on what you put them over. And I'll show you a couple of different things here in a little bit. This next one is Celestial Lights. Celestial Lights is lots of really pretty greens and some teals and stuff in there. Is what it looks like under my lighting. Absolutely pretty. And then here comes Twilight Shimmer. I thought Twilight Shimmer was actually going to be my least favorite, and it ended up becoming my favorite. Greens, purples, teals in this Twilight Shimmer. Why in the world I thought it wouldn't be my favorite, I don't know, because those are all my favorite colors. But it's absolutely beautiful. I don't know that I quite liked it based on the look online, but I love it in person. So here's the second coat of Lavender, and then coming up here is the second coat of Shady Navy. Again, it goes on beautifully, perfectly opaque in one coat, but for coverage I do 2 coats. Really, really pretty, just to kind of get that true deep richness of the colors. And then we will go ahead and swatch here for you a second coat on each of the shimmers. Now, the shimmers, I did get them a little bit out of order. This is Polar Princess, is the first one. And then I'm going to show you Polar Princess over white and black. Here it is. So it looks a little bit different over the white than what it does over the black. That black, the reddish purpley colors really just kind of pop out, whereas a little bit more green tones come out over the white. I showed you the Celestial Lights second, but I think if I remember correctly, it actually ends up being Twilight Shimmer that I accidentally show second here. But I love it even more with the second coat, and then here it comes over the white and the black. So this one is Twilight Shimmer. Absolutely beautiful. Those teals and purples absolutely pop out. It's gorgeous. And then Celestial Lights. So Celestial Lights, I thought was going to be my favorite, and it's still absolutely beautiful, but I just love that Twilight Shimmer. But a really cool thing happens with the Celestial Lights when you put it over the black, and I will show you here what happens when you put it over the black. When you put it over the white, it's nice, it's pretty, but when you put it over that black, it turns green. Like, those greens really come out and it's gorgeous. Here it is in the exact same order over the lavender and the shady navy. We have Manicure for you now. So here you go. I am going to paint all of my nails with the lavender, do 2 coats with it. That I'll show you the second coat here in just a second, but it goes on very smoothly. I love the new Holo wider, thicker brushes, just because I have some thicker nail beds, and those the thicker brushes really go with my nail beds very well. I have a friend who actually prefers the thinner brushes, so really cool. Holo actually sells the extra caps attached to the opposite brush. So if you like the thinner brushes and the bottle comes with the thicker brushes, you can buy the thinner brushes and vice versa. So here is the second coat of the lavender. Again, it covered beautifully with just 1 coat, but just for coverage sake and to make it last longer, I do 2 coats. Cap on the free edge there, and then covering the thumbnail. My thumbnail has a break in it, so I did repair it. That repair is growing out a little bit. I should probably just repair it, fix it, but I'm too lazy to do that. So this is what you get. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the spillage here from painting. I was going a little bit too fast. I've gotten to the point where I can do entire manicures without getting my skin at all. Accidentally got my skin here, so we're going to go ahead and clean up. Not using the Holo cleanup brush because I misplaced it. For the design on this manicure, I am going to use these 2 images from this Born Pretty plate. I got this from Amazon. And then I'm using Maniology's pewter stamping polish. This pewter stamping polish, when I did this design on false nails, I did it with So Metal, and I liked the So Metal, but I decided to switch to the pewter so that it popped out a little bit more, and this lavender just really sets off the design. I think it pairs really well with the pewter, but you can definitely do it with the So Metal or whatever others you want to do. Just cleaning it up here with the tape, I find that if I try it right after I stamp, it comes up really well, and then I go back over with a cleanup brush to finish cleaning it up. But here is what the finished nails look like. Absolutely loving this manicure for a very subtle Valentine's Day look with non-traditional colors. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I did have somebody that asked me to compare the Lights Lacquer, the One Wear, with the lavender, and they are different. Although online they do look the same, they are definitely different in person, at least under my lighting, as you can see there. But there you go. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe.